A hostile welcome for one of the world's most respected religious leaders. These protesters in New York may look familiar to the Dalai Lama. They follow him almost everywhere he goes. On the surface, it seems to be a religious issue, dealing with an old split in Tibetan Buddhism. But Reuters' David Legu says there's evidence that China's Communist Party is backing the leaders of the Shugden Buddhist movement.
The party avoids publicly championing their cause. As you know, the party's avowedly atheist, so it doesn't champion any religion. But we have access to an internal party document which clearly shows that the party sees the Shugden split as an important front in their campaign against the Dalai Lama.
The protesters are members of a sect that worship a deity in Tibetan Buddhism called Dorje Shugden, depicted holding a sword and riding a lion. The Dalai Lama has spoken out against this worship, calling the figure a malicious spirit. The protesters say they're fighting for religious freedom. Their leaders deny Beijing has anything to do with the demonstrations. But a former leader in the Shugden movement tells Reuters that China paid him and others for their help planning the protests. He says Beijing is using the Shugden followers to make the Dalai Lama look like a fake, and the smear campaign seems to be working.
20 years ago, the Dalai Lama was a part religious figure, part celebrity sage. He rubbed shoulders with royalty, met senior leaders around the world. It was very difficult to find any negative commentary or any criticism of the Dalai Lama. So this group has been very successful at introducing a critical note into the coverage of the Dalai Lama and at least alerted people to the possibility that he may not be the living Buddha that he's made out to be.
China accuses the Dalai Lama of religious tyranny, claiming he's used various means, including violent terror methods, to force people to abandon religious beliefs. But the protests could harm more than just his image. His representatives in Britain say foreign intelligence agencies warned they're also a serious threat to his safety.